Mike watches movies that are low on the charts. Adam picks the ones that inspire the arts. Ivy has a brand that has monsters, wolves, and dogs. And Vin tries to pick a movie that isn't a total slog. So don't watch these films unless you are guided. Join us for To Be Decided.
Hello and welcome to another wonderful episode of To Be Decided, part of the Film Logic universe. My name is Mike, and who am I with today?
You are with me.
No one.
Vincent.
We're
And-
not here. The movie was
We're
so
not
bad,
here.
we just ran away.
I felt like I had to start because no one was like, are you guys real? Are you guys the voices in my head?
There's a lot of shame today. Yes. Yeah. Well, we're here to watch Tubi movies and review them, and boy, do we have a whopper today. Vin, you're
Yes.
here. I'm just gonna name you guys. You're Vin, and
I am.
you picked the movie today. Tell us
I
more.
did. Well, I picked the 1994 gem, the summer blockbuster that was Tammy and the T-Rex. I think that sums it all up.
Yeah. If you know,
For-
you know.
Yeah. Yes. This was one of Paul Walker's debut roles as a very young teen. Yes, that Paul Walker, who played a teenager who, because a mad scientist happened to have an animatronic Tyrannosaurus Rex, ended up becoming the victim of an abduction and a brutal dissection or vivisection, rather, because technically his brain was still active when they took it. And yeah, and Tammy is his girlfriend who, doesn't care if her boyfriend is a T-Rex. She still loves him, Daddy. I don't care if he's a dinosaur or not. That's pretty much
Right.
what you need to know
Yeah.
going into it. I mean, this movie is infamous in like the schlock horror circles.
Mhm.
I think my co-host here, Ivy, can attest to that
Yeah.
claim.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like you don't speak of it, you don't think about it,
Hmm. You don't go there.
and then you invoked it. Yeah.
Yes, but
You
we went there.
materialized it in the universe.
Hmm.
But we didn't just watch the infamous movie that most people are used to. We saw the original gore rated R cut, which Tubi did not.
Oh,
Tubi has it wrongly labeled on there.
Yes.
It labels it as
Really?
a PG-13 movie.
Mhm.
And
did we see the gore cut?
well, whatever I saw,
I assumed it was.
I was
Uh,
6 F-bombs
yes.
in and 2 like decapitations in when I'm like, I don't think this is PG-13.
This PG-13.
I didn't see that version.
But
I guess I saw the regular one.
why? But why? This is why?
There's only
Why?
one on Tubi.
Did
But
you do a
all the
cheat code, Adam?
viewers at home, they're going to be
I don't know.
misled. They're going to see this movie has a PG-13 rating, and they're going to go in expecting one thing, and who am I kidding? We're probably the only people who watched this movie, this year. I
Yeah,
don't
about
know.
the
Either
time
that
they
or
cut the top of his head off to pull his brain out, I was like, I don't think this is PG-13.
Yeah. I was waiting for them to cut
yeah.
away like they would. But
Yeah.
once the blade was going around the brain, blood gushing out,
hmm
and the strong-armed man vomiting in reaction, I'm like, I don't think this is for kids. This is
Whatever gave
this,
you that idea?
this is nothing like We're Back from 1992.
Mm.
It's a weird remake.
Yes.
Mm. Indeed.
So this is a B movie starring Denise Richards, as Paul Walker and Theo Forsett, which is the token sidekick, if I've ever seen one.
Best character in the movie.
Yeah. It was directed by Stuart Raffel, who has 9 other movies on Tubi, including Mac and Me.
Oh dear.
But he directed Mac and Me. How could this movie fail?
And The Best Mannequin, Mannequin 2.
Oh. Which begs the question, is there a gore cut of Mac and Me?
There has to be. I mean,
there should be.
You can only hope.
I want to live in a world where this director makes a rated R version of every one of his movies, including Mac and Me, Standing Ovation, Dancing Dream, Mysterious, Wilderness Family, Mannequin 2, and Croc.
Oh my gosh, Wilderness Family.
Yes.
Is that like discount Harry and the Hendersons?
Kind of like
Not really.
No.
It's like discount Little House on the Prairie-ish kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
It's also got some discount Old Yeller in it.
Yeah.
Let's go back to what Adam saw. Adam, you saw the PG-13 version, or are you pulling our leg?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I didn't remember any swearing when I saw it. I did see them getting squished and like disemboweled and stuff, but it didn't feel like it was R-rated. I don't know. Maybe I'm just so desensitized.
Don't let him pick what your kid should watch.
You must be desensitized. I will go ahead and put it out there for our viewers who may be listening. If you want to see the gore cut, you will know you have the gore cut when the title card comes up and it's the incorrectly spelled Tanny, that's Tanny, and the Teenage T-Rex. It was misspelled that way. I don't know if it was intentionally left in, but that is a remnant of the first early rough cut of the movie that was used to restore. You can't see, but I'm using air quotes, restore this movie to the gore version that we have. So if you're watching Tammy and the T-Rex and the title card is misspelled, that means you're watching the gore cut.
So this movie would be for the fans of people who saw Batman v Superman and said, I wish Snyder added more footage.
Are there fans of the Snyder Cut?
And
if there are,
do we await the answer?
And if there are, do we respect their opinions? The answer is no, we do not.
No. The Snyder Cut of Tammy and the T-Rex.
Oh
it's really dark.
That is a whole other episode.
Yes,
I was going to spend most of this episode just trying to figure out how this fits into the Fast and Furious franchise. Is this pre-movie or post 10?
Well, I mean, with the way that the movie ends with his brain being in that computer, he could be, there's a headcanon, right, where Fast and the Furious takes place in
Nice.
this, like,
I
imagined
see what you did
mechanical
there.
dream,
Oh,
like the Matrix.
Oh.
I mean, fan theories are dumb,
nice.
so don't take any stock in that, but it's pretty funny. I also like how she pours whiskey on his brain.
Yes, because that's how alcohol works.
Yeah.
I feel like that would just instantly kill him.
Probably. That's like
feel like
that's like alcohol poisoning speedrun.
Right to the brain.
Yeah. I feel like pouring whiskey on the brain is like the physical metaphor of what this movie does to people.
It's what happened to me.
Yeah, I don't think you're too far off.
Yes.
Well, it does have its own element of camp. Like it's
Yes,
entertaining
it's very
in its own way.
intentionally silly. Yeah.
Yeah. Like in the first scene after Paul Walker's character Michael, who's human, of course, at the very beginning, talks with his girlfriend Tammy, and they're leaving the school after she had like cheer practice. They run into Tammy's, I guess, ex-boyfriend Billy, who is, the bad boy. The bad boy of the movie.
But in a very 90s way.
Yes. Yes. Very 90s antagonist. Leather jacket, mullet, closeted thoughts, feelings. Anyway, the fight that they get into that has to be broken up by cops ends with the both of them having a vice grip on each other's gonads. They've literally got each other by the nuts.
Yes.
It's just, first it starts out as, like a typical high school fight. Like, Billy, stop, don't do it. And then, it ends up, we get testicle twisters. And when they finally separate hands, Billy is doubled over in pain, but Michael just stands up straight. And this just stands out in my mind. This is probably the best scene in the whole movie. Well, it's the funniest line, I think, in it. The sheriff asks him, "Well, what's wrong with you, boy? Ain't you got no balls?" And he just all goofy like says, "I got a cup on." So his nuts were never in danger.
It's pretty great.
So yeah, that's what we're working with, people. In case you were not aware of the legacy of Tammy and the T-Rex, this is what you're getting.
Yeah, this is one of those movies where the behind the scenes stuff is way more interesting than the actual movie.
Oh, 100%.
Like the lore behind it is like the director of the movie found a dinosaur animatronic and was like, "I'm gonna make a movie," and he did. And apparently they filmed it all in like 3 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which is impressive.
It's impressive, but it also makes sense because this movie is like very short on content. Like, it's the easiest movie to recall.
Yeah. Not much happens in the length of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He gets, they take out his brain, they put it in a dinosaur. He has one night of revenge. He goes to a barn, they shoot him, and she saves his brain. Like, that's literally what happens. But somehow they got that to an hour and 30 minutes.
That's
Killer.
90 minutes, I think, a little over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now that we got
But
that out of the way, Adam, what were the top grossing films of 1994?
And
Right.
would you rather watch them?
it's so great. I mean, we'll get there.
Probably,
We'll get there eventually.
we should probably go into a little more detail because yes, there is a
I'm ready
dinosaur.
to jump into the why.
Yes,
I'm finished
the why.
with the what.
The why of what?
Yeah.
Let's discover together the why. The why
Yeah.
of this.
All right, so
And
we're ready to ask the philosophical questions, is what you're saying?
yes.
Okay. Can we talk about the villain, the mad scientist who's like his
the
grand
big bad.
scheme?
Yes.
His conflict is
His
that
vision.
he is super proud that he has a dinosaur and just wants to make sure that it has the best operation mode on it.
Mm.
Like he doesn't have
Yeah.
plans for the dinosaur. He's just glad he has a dinosaur and really wants it to do things.
I mean, if he waited another year, he could have installed Windows 95 on it, but no, he had
Like-
to go the shady route.
Right. I also I know it was the 90s, but there's no way it was that easy to get a minor out of the hospital.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
She did. Okay, so there's the evil scientists and the seductive woman who follows him around, who
Yeah.
apparently
Oh,
she
yes,
has
Helga.
anesthesia with her fists. She can punch people out.
Yeah. One of my favorite sequences, I think, when we first meet him, she's wearing this doctor's jacket over a really salacious top, and we I don't think she even says a word, but the doctor is introducing his evil plan, and he turns to his sexy assistant and just gives her boobs a honk, and he's like, hello, and he just double honks her, and I was like, what is happening?
Oh,
I was like, this is exactly it set the tone for what was going to happen.
Yeah.
there's
Yep.
definitely a Freudian meaning in this movie, of what the director really wanted, and it comes
Yeah.
in the line when Theo says, "Have I seen you in movies?" And then the doctor winks
Yeah.
at them and says, "You haven't seen her in those kind of movies." And I'm like, yeah, I really think he wanted to make a different kind of a movie, maybe a snuff film. I keep thinking this is a snuff film that failed.
Yeah, or the bit where he's he's trying to find the dinosaur, and he's they find Denise Richards' character, Tammy, and they're like, oh, she's seen him. She's been with him, and they're like, how do you know? And the doctor's like, look how she's walking. I was like, what? Are you saying that she had sex with the dinosaur animatronic? How?
No.
What is happening?
Yeah, I
Well,
know.
if you get the Snyder's cut of Tammy and the T-Rex, there's two
You
more
can see
hours.
that part.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So funny. But I mean also, but for 1994, pretty progressive movie, we got an African American gay best friend, pretty awesome. There's a black sheriff of the town, pretty progressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the best characters.
They were the best characters. They had they felt like they were extras in a Muppets movie. The way they talk over each other.
They seem like the only two legitimate actors on set.
Yeah.
Little
By
little
this
did
movie's
we know
standards.
what history had in store for our
Yeah.
leading lady and her dinosaur boyfriend.
And and maybe this is a hot take, but this might have been one of Denise Richards' better roles.
So you're saying that one of the top 100 Bond girls,
Yeah.
is saying that this movie is her best when clearly she worked opposite Pierce Brosnan.
I mean, it just seemed like everybody in the movie was having fun, right?
It's true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One thing I realize, like now that I'm now that I'm in my 40s, watching a director's vision of high school students doing like seductive dances and cheers, it just makes me feel so gross. Like, dude, these
Yeah.
are minors. these
Yeah.
these are children. There's documentaries about this. It's just so
that's
weird.
not really
now.
that's not really something that you're thinking about, back when you're viewing this with your with your teenage brain or even your young adult brain.
Right.
It definitely goes through a different lens when you're over 40. I can attest to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
That's
can't
why I never got
imagine.
the hype. That's why I never got the hype for stuff like Euphoria. I was just like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, why do I, as an adult or anyone else, need to see minors in these situations for entertainment?
Right. I don't know. This was like a poor prophecy of how Denise would be seen through the rest of the movies.
Yeah.
And I really think that this like tattooed her, like might have put her on a different career path. Like, in an alternate life where she didn't do Tammy and the T-Rex, she was going to be in like Oscar-winning movies and,
Yeah.
best supporting actress. But some butterfly effect put her into the Tammy and the T-Rex movie, and now she can barely get out of the '90s with a career.
Yeah.
The red string of fate had her tied inexorably to the leg of an animatronic theropod.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And forgive me if I was totally wrong, but the also, yeah, just like the tone that they like had, dealt with Tammy like in the movie, she was just kind of like, and she was like a fun character for sure, but she's very reductive.
Yeah.
And like didn't really like, she didn't move the plot forward other than like just kind of being along for the ride and like being hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And my favorite part was that it's like, the day after she and everyone else thinks he's dead, and she's at a party, but she's really sad and
Right.
mopey, but she's still at a party. Like, why would you even go like 12 hours after your boyfriend died before your eyes? Like,
Yeah.
well, I guess I'll go to the dance party.
I mean,
Did we?
a teenage
Okay, I
girl
have
needs
a
her social life.
Yeah. Also, maybe I just didn't go to enough parties as a high schooler, but I don't think I've ever been to a house party where there was a bartender doing drinks. Like a professional
LA
bartender.
thing. Everyone knows
yeah,
that's an LA thing.
Yeah, I
It was
can
also
confirm
like
that's
playing
not usual.
therapist to the teenagers and flirting with them at the same time.
Like I've been to parties as an adult or like a college age person, and I'm like, nope, that's not that's not real.
No, but the
Also-
bartender is always the therapist. That's
I
kind
mean,
of like
that
a
is
There were like
prerequisite.
100 people there at that party. It was like 100 people.
Right, and they tried to introduce characters. Like, this girl has this backstory where she's very sad, but this guy's trying to hit on her. And just, And like 5 minutes later, they run out of the movie set and are never seen again. And I would
Right.
say, I want to say, well, maybe the director's cut has them more in the movie, but I'm like, this is the
Nope.
director's cut.
Yep.
Mhm. Not even the
My
director's
favorite
cut could
part
save
was
them.
during that scene because
Hmm.
Byron, her friend, gets knocked over in the rush of
Yeah.
people running away, and then the dinosaur uses his
Picks
hands somehow
his
to
little
pick him up and dust off
his
his
little
shoulder.
hands. His little hands are the creepiest part of the movie. I did not like his hands. I audibly said I don't like this when I was watching his little hands dust off his shoulders. I didn't like it.
Because when
I
they
mean,
show the animatronic, it's correct. Like the arms are very short, but then he can reach out and do things and dial phones and touch people. It's like I don't think your arms are that long.
yeah, when he was using when he first wakes up in his
Yeah,
dinosaur body and he dials on a payphone or whatever. And this little dinosaur hands. I was like, I don't know how he was able to lean down that far.
Yeah. So,
Oh my
Paul,
gosh.
I do like the little detail that they added that after he hangs up the phone, he takes one of his, his two dino claws on his stubby hand, puts it into the coin return slot and checks for a quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
that was
just
definitely a
that's just what you
sock
did.
over a human hand.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just some just a latex T-Rex glove. Basically a glorified oven mitt.
Yeah.
I want somebody to go for Halloween as that. Just as a little T-Rex latex hand.
Just the hand.
Yep.
And you have a
the whole
payphone in the other
costume.
hand. So
Oh, it's so specific.
we never get so back to the main villain. We never get his motivation. We just know he shows up to the hospital, decides right then and there that he must have be part of a community that waits for lions to attack teenagers and see if they go into the hospital, because he
Yeah.
shows up right away and he's like, yes, I need to make everyone think this boy died from a lion attack, and then just take him away. Did he just get lucky? Was he hoping he'd find someone that's partially damaged?
What I thought was so funny there was because her ex and his friends took Michael out in the desert, and they didn't do anything to him. They were like, "We'll let you go. We just wanted to mess with you." So they didn't harm him.
Mhm.
They didn't intend to kill him. He just randomly got mauled by a lion. But then the rest of the movie punishes Billy and his friends.
Mhm.
It's kind of their fault that they left him there, but they didn't murder him. It wants us to hate them for his entire death, and it's what are the chances of them knowing that a lion is out there?
I thought that there was a shot where they turned into, they went through a gate, something that said animal reserve or
Yeah.
something.
It was definitely a zoo, because when he
Yeah.
was running up and I have to give credit to this director, he knows how to get zoo animals in his movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was a really good jaguar. I think it was a puma. There was a puma and a lion and some other cat, but we were spoiled on that scene.
Yes.
I think
Many big cats. Yes. And the whole reason why poor Michael ended up there is because, a couple of the mean girls, the simps for Billy,
Yeah.
they see Michael's truck parked not directly in front of the house, but just one car length back. And so yeah, they get the idea. Hey, that's you know what Michael's doing with Tammy. Let's call them. Let's call her dad. No, let's call Billy. I'm like, ha ha ha, ha, you're an accessory to murder now.
Right.
Yeah. Also, I love the that there's just no implication for all the dinosaur murders. Like he just gets away with that. like like he's a serial killer. Like that's no consequences.
Yeah, the cops
And-
show up and they're like, "What is all this? All these, bloody bodies?" And they just never go back to that.
Like serious heinous murders and probably cannibalism and nothing. He gets away with it. Nothing.
Right. Well, here's the thing. It's still Michael's brain. It's just in a different machine that has different parts. So
Yep.
was Michael's brain always cannibalistic, and he just used being a dinosaur to justify it?
Yeah.
These are important questions.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh,
Maybe
I have
that's
the
that's the philosophical part of the movie.
What
Where
came
he
first?
always had like a thirst for blood, but he couldn't realize that until he was more animalistic.
Yes.
Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out. He couldn't use his real voice as a dinosaur. He could only roar. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like there's like an actual, thorax in there. There are precepts. There's like the operating system that whatever this thing is running on. It says, speech now equals dino roars. So if there's that precept, maybe there are also, instinctual precepts that, that simplify, the whole,
Yeah.
the usual reasoning mechanics that us higher functioning humans have. They all get dumbed down to chase, kill, repeat.
Yeah.
Or maybe Michael just thinks he's waving and saying hello, but the dinosaur interprets that as decapitation and devoweling. So he thinks he's just getting in conversations.
Yeah. That was another great part where he was playing like word games with Tammy,
Charades.
trying to get her to say the right thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the little hands waving like, no.
It was like Frankenstein trying to express himself to the little
Yeah.
girl in the windmill.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So he's primitive and primal like a wild animal, but he's great at charades.
Yeah.
Where did you split the deck here, movie?
Can I also
Beautiful.
just point out that when Dr. What's his face? I don't remember his name. But when he strolls into the hospital, he's wearing khakis, what looks like a black turtleneck, and a lab coat. Did anyone else get Dr. Doofenshmirtz vibes off of him?
He's definitely the inspiration for Doofenshmirtz.
Oh,
there's
yeah,
no-
100%. Like, Dan Povenmire saw this guy. He's like, idea for a new character.
Yeah.
You heard it here
So that
first.
actor-
Oh, the T-Rexinator!
Yeah, that actor Terry Kaiser. He's in a lot of bloody and violent movies, and also a movie called Farmer of the Year. So,
Oh. Well,
like
that's interesting.
he's in Mannequin 2, Mask Maker, which is like a chopping people up movie. Vampire Riders, and Riders is spelled with a Z. From a Whisper to a Scream, which has Terry Kaiser's like severed head on it. Pet Shop, which has a little girl playing with dragons, and a Chuck Norris movie, Eye for an Eye. So this guy knows what he wants, and from Hollywood.
Yeah, it's a great filmography, actually. Mutilator, $6 Million Man, and the Bionic Woman.
Indeed.
Interesting.
I want to believe that in Mannequin 2, he's the exact same person. You know, trying to cut off people's heads to put real brains into mannequins because he's disappointed that his mannequins aren't real enough.
Yeah. It's like a sequel, but you'll only know if you've seen Tammy and the T-Rex.
Yes.
The headcanon, if you will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sequel in reverse because Mannequin 2 was first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, Ivy, I have some bad news.
Oh no. Why
Tammy and the T-Rex scored the same as Love Bites on IMDb.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
So we
what a
tied.
coinkydink.
Yeah.
Everyone on IMDb says it's an excellent trash movie.
Yeah. See, this is why you can't trust audience scores.
You can't trust people. People don't know what they lose.
You can't trust people like you can trust dinosaurs.
Yes.
Because it's like, they're not judging it on its qualities as a movie. Because I do think that Love Bites was a better movie, like a more cohesive movie.
Right.
Yes.
Like, the production value was better. Yeah.
But did they have a dinosaur that looked real?
I mean, that's about all it had going for it. But because of its like cult status,
the dino did do a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah,
quite literally sometimes.
Indeed.
I like when it, like when they show how strong it is by that big buff dude picking up that like. You know, because if you've ever been to a gym, those like that bar with that, it couldn't have been more than 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Guy like lifts it up like it's 1,000,000 pounds, and then he gives it to the dinosaur, and he like curls it with his little arms. It's the best. But sorry, there's so many little things in the movie like that. But yeah, the dinosaur does do a lot of the heavy lifting, even when it's like kind of in the scene, like when he's in the back of that yellow truck. Why was that truck so tall? You know what I mean? Like why? Like the only purpose for that truck was to transport that dinosaur.
Yes.
Yeah, I love
correct.
how in after recording the last episode, we were scrolling through pictures, and Adam said something about a really funny picture of a dinosaur in a truck. And then in the movie, the guy goes, "We need to find a truck big enough to transport this." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, they're announcing it! Here we go!"
It's happening.
My gosh. It's happening.
Yeah. And the fact that they turned it into like a trap door, so they anticipated that it would become sentient.
Right.
Because you don't need to trap something you can control with a controller.
No, the best part was at the end when the dinosaur is in a barn, and it's like all the characters are outside. Tammy and her friend and his dad, who's the sheriff, and the evil scientists. And they're, going back and forth, like, who are you going to believe? Like the kids saying that it's like Michael's brain, or the scientists saying it's just a computer, And the scientist is like, I just need to get my tranquilizer gun for it, okay? And the kid is like, Dad,
Yes, this
like, why
giant
would he need to
assault
use a
rifle.
tranquilizer if it's a computer? And the guy is like, well, it's a really advanced computer. And the sheriff is like, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Scientist just spoke a bunch of science-y words to me. Well, seems legit.
So
Go right.
Carry on.
the dinosaur actually looked really good in close-ups. Like, I think that's the crowning achievement.
Yeah.
But then you'll see it like in the background, and it'll look like PS1 graphics doing claymation.
Yes.
I'm guessing that's the cut they had to make to get the PG-13 crowd. While like the more finer cuts where you can see more blood and stuff was the original.
Yeah, the close-ups. Yeah.
That's just what they were working with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think the only visual effect that comes to mind that is as bad as that scene you're talking about was that part in Goonies where Mikey has the piece, the piece of 8, the big like doubloon type thing, and he's holding it up to line it up with the rocks on the shores of Astoria, and it's very obviously like an adult hand, holding this prop up, like, and the whole thing is just superimposed over the shot, over the live action shot. It's somehow even worse than that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's B-roll, basically.
Yeah. It's bad green screen.
Yeah. So this reminds me, and I think we have to talk about it. When people talk about like throwaway silly movies, they instantly bring up Velocipaster. What would you say Velocipaster succeeded where this movie failed, or did this movie succeed where Velocipaster failed, or are they not even related to each other?
I'm sorry, what?
I don't think they're really related to each other because Velocipaster isn't going for the same kind of trash this is. It's not like supposed to be, shock or anything. It's just I can't even describe it because I really like it. And I usually don't like movies that are trying to be cheap and bad on purpose, but that one, it does something right where it actually is really funny and smart.
Okay, well,
So I would say
hang on. Back up. I'm sorry, Velocipaster?
Do you not know about this?
No.
What?
Is this another to be decided
Shame
film
on you.
before me?
Shame on you.
Because I just got caught up with Meth Gator. I saw that the night before Tammy and the T-Rex.
They're making a sequel to Velocipaster.
Okay, so
of course they would.
Everyone who, when you bring up the B movie conversation, everyone now brings up Velocipaster because that's like the poster child of like someone not really caring and being just as silly as they want. So
right. I don't think that's quite fair because again, it's really, there's a part in it that like most people have probably seen from clips where his parents die in an explosion and it just cuts to the car and there's just words on the screen that say like insert effect here and he's like screaming and crying. Yeah. So like it's definitely on purpose. If you watch the whole movie, it's not supposed to be, they're not being genuine, but it actually is very funny. And there's actually a lot of callbacks to Miami Connection. So yeah.
I'm sorry, I am looking this movie up now.
Please do.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just found a bit on Reddit about it. I
Yeah.
don't want to live on this planet anymore. I only say that because just to quote the Futurama meme, but wow, it will really make a movie about anything.
Well, I have some good news. If you type in Velocipaster into Tubi, you get Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter, Ouija Shark, Shark Exorcist, the Amazing Bulk, Pregnant by the Pastor, Wolf Cop, Compton Story, which is made in the same font as Toy Story, a West Side Story, and Pasta Apocalypse.
We have our next 15 episodes lined up,
Yes,
so
literally. Yep.
I
Tune in
am
next
I am
week
locked
as
in
we
for
watch
Wolf Cop.
Pregnant by the Pastor.
look at that positive face.
Oh, boy.
that's funny.
So back to the terrible movie we're discussing right now.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oof. Oof. I mean, what else is there really to discuss? I mean everyone gets their comeuppance, at the
Oh, very soon. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Swift Dino Justice.
If you will.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, can I just point out that I know that purely gory horror movies, especially the gore movies of the 90s, do not have the best realism and quality, but good grief, they just really phoned it in with the practical effects. Like
in a
the
good
kid
way,
who
or
gets
in a bad way?
think back to when the one lackey to Billy, goes outside the party, finds Dino Mike, and starts, undoes his zipper and pees on his foot, and then Michael retaliates by disemboweling him
With his
but-
toe.
Yes, which I have to say is fairly accurate, from a paleontological standpoint, but it just kind of looks like the guy was just holding the fake entrails against his body, and he's just waiting for the director to say, and release. Okay, we got it. One take. Great. You sure we don't need to do that again? It sure looks convincing enough? No, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good. Next.
It's Halloween store costume gore.
It's Halloween store dumpster costume gore.
Did anyone try to see if they could identify which organs he was holding?
Yes.
Or
That
was
was
that just
you.
me? Okay. I was like, oh, is that a liver? A kidney? Oh.
No, I'm convinced they went and found roadkill and then we're just like, here.
How much Smucker's jam was used in this movie?
I know this is this is the story for the movie. Very, we're nitpicking here. But I loved when they go to the dude's funeral and everyone gets knocked into this grave. they very clearly didn't bury him deep enough because they got out of that way too easily. That was not 6 feet.
He was not put 6 feet under.
Right.
Yeah.
It was like barely 4.5 feet.
Also,
if that.
does your body decay that fast?
No.
Well, apparently it does when you're buried in a footlocker.
Yeah.
From Footlocker.
Oh my gosh.
It's not even a proper casket. It's literally like, something that like a trunk that you would bring to college and put all of your crap in. You know?
Because Paul Walker only has an uncle in this movie. His parents are dead, and the only one who'll claim him is a drunk uncle who's off his rocker.
Yeah. And Uncle Drunky, he spared every expense for the funeral.
Yeah.
Beautiful service.
A beautiful service indeed.
That's literally the whole plot.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like they tried to do it. I can't remember. Did they try to do a joke with the eulogy? We can just.
Yeah. His uncle was giving the eulogy,
mm-hmm.
and he was like, "Yeah, I'm just an old drunk or something." I'm not sure it was supposed to be heartwarming or if it was funny, but
yeah, I think it was something like. He's like, I may be drunk right now, but I know that I'm gonna love him or we're gonna miss him forever. And everyone goes, "Aww," and then he immediately passes out.
It was such a moving eulogy. Even the robot dinosaur watching in the bushes was crying.
Oh, that's right.
How was the robot T-Rex crying?
Yeah.
How do T-Rexes have tears? I have questions.
These are the important questions, people.
Oh my gosh.
Can I also say how impressive it was for Michael as a dinosaur, as a T-Rex who, if you are aware, whose hands only have 2 digits on them, yet successfully delivers flicking the bird to the cops as they are driving away in the truck. That is just an impressive level of insult. When you only have 2 digits, there's literally no middle finger on your hand.
Yeah.
And yet you deliver such a perfect bird flip.
A middle finger requires an odd number of fingers.
Not for the dinosaur.
Yes.
He was committed.
Middle finger of Jurassic proportions.
Yes.
Jurassic finger.
Life finds a way. Mike, life finds a way.
Well, okay. So my brain was trying to think back to Jurassic Park's creature effects. And I couldn't for the life of me say that this robot that they had felt very high tech and very good for a movie that didn't care about how it looked. And I felt like maybe even that they're is their dinosaur a little bit more appealing, better looking than a Jurassic Park dinosaur? Or am I just misremembering?
I think it would depend on what dinosaur, because some of the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park were animatronics, and then others were CGI, which, if I'm not mistaken, it was kind of the first time that there was a dinosaur movie with good CGI, and the dinosaurs weren't just puppets or claymation. So it did look very good, especially for the time. But I can see some shots of like the early 90s CGI dinosaurs being a little less appealing than a close up of a pretty good animatronic.
Yeah. I would say so. I would say that like it felt inappropriate. The T-Rex looked that good in this movie. Like that's the one part that was betraying the vision.
Yeah. Like how dare you?
The best
Yeah, if
part of the
anything,
movie was a disservice.
Yeah. It should have been claymation. That would have delivered on the concept better.
Mm-hmm.
Or a puppet.
Well, I do have to point out that it's fairly obvious whenever there are shots of the actual dino walking around and it's just the legs. Those are human legs.
Yeah.
In like dino pants. It's what I can. It's the only way that I can describe
They had the
them.
dino arms and the dino pants, and damn it, they were going to use them.
Yes. The guy in that costume was. It's like, why am I playing Barney with terrible eczema? Like, how is this my life?
Yeah. You know that song, Everyone Do the Dinosaur?
Mm-hmm.
That should have been plastered all over this movie.
Yeah.
Like,
no, the rights were too expensive.
Probably.
Spent the whole budget on the animatronic.
There's another like 90s dinosaur movie that I feel like we should do.
There were a lot of 90s dinosaur movies.
That's true. Oh, it was the one with like Whoopi Goldberg or something.
Oh,
which one?
Does that ring a bell?
It is.
They're like cops.
I don't know.
You just opened up a part of my brain that has been
Theodore Rex.
This.
What?
Yes, 1995.
Oh.
And it didn't come up when I typed in 90s dinosaur movies. I had to type in dinosaur cop movie. Then it came up.
That's crazy.
You had to get it by the subgenre.
When did Jurassic Park come out?
93,
93.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were just riding the coattails.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this one...
That was a big dinosaur decade, now that I think of it. The show with the dinosaurs and like 800 dinosaur animated movies. That was a big time for dinosaurs.
Yeah,
So
dinosaurs were the zombies of the 90s.
That's true.
Here's a question I asked Adam like a few hundred episodes ago. Has there ever been a successful dinosaur movie from the 90s to modern times that hasn't been Jurassic Park? Because I don't think there's ever been another successful dinosaur movie outside of Jurassic Park. Like, I can't think of one.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
One that did good in theaters and...
Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends on, like, what you count as, like, a dinosaur movie.
Yeah.
Like, does Ice Age count as a dinosaur movie? Like, does...
No, that's literally a different era of time.
Does, like, Land Before Time count?
Let's say live action. Live action dinosaur movies.
Right. Okay.
No one has come nearly as close.
We're back out of the running.
Yeah.
So, like, does King Kong count?
It would have to be. Like, I'd put a little asterisk next to it.
Yeah, that's like the closest thing. But yeah, nothing like really dinosaur centric, like live action, not a kids movie. Have has really come out anymore besides Jurassic World.
Yeah.
And those are getting really lame and boring.
Like,
and
came out with a
I
movie
know there
called
was
BC,
Yeah.
like 3 million or something.
Yeah.
And
There's
that didn't do too well.
65 like 2 or 3 years ago, but that was just kind of like
Mhm.
okay.
So,
Yeah, we definitely need more dinosaur movies that aren't in the Jurassic series.
Yeah.
I think about that a lot.
like how men think of the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
You think of dinosaur
Mm.
movies.
Yeah.
Do the Godzilla movies count?
No.
Is Godzilla a dinosaur? Then
I don't
no,
know,
it
he
does not
possesses
count.
one.
On which one? Yeah. Technically, there is one. It's the Godzilla versus Ghidorah from like 1991 or something, I think. And the lore for Godzilla in that one is that he was a dinosaur species called Godzillasaurus, and that's what he turned into. But that's the only one, I think. Or 98. You can count the 98 one, I guess. Iguana.
I guess King Kong is the closest to a successful dinosaur movie.
And
Yeah.
what do you count as like successful?
For the sake of just something easy, good, like passing on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Because like Walking with Dinosaurs grossed 126 million.
Oh, 10,000 BC got a 10% on the tomato meter. So,
Shocker.
Right? Shocking indeed. Does Transformers Age of Extinction count?
I think it has to.
I don't think it should. I don't think it should count for anything.
I mean, that's probably the
Well-
closest.
Well, you know, the original, the live action Super Mario Brothers movie had the headcanon of, you know, dinosaurs that did not go extinct in, 65 million years ago. Instead, became the basis of the, the I would say the Mushroom Kingdom, but like the Koopa Kingdom, I guess.
Dystopia
Yeah.
world of depression.
Yeah. Age of Extinction grossed $1 billion, so I guess that has to be the default answer.
It's the best
If it-
dinosaur movie.
If it's certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, I will allow it.
We know that's not
you
true.
know, yeah. I
Nope.
was like, there's no
Then
way.
it's not.
But like
Yeah,
$1 billion
18%.
gross has to count for something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Toys.
money gives the
Play
money
sets and
gives
toys.
permission to make a sequel.
Right. Yeah. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, but no, I agree. I don't think that there's, I don't even think that there's more than one Jurassic Park movie that's good.
Right.
Like, even within its own franchise. Like, the most recent one was acceptable.
Yeah. Not as
But-
bad as the previous
Um,
worlds.
Yeah.
What about the one
Whoa,
where the
whoa,
dinosaurs
hang
go
on.
into a mansion
Hang on.
and
Hang on.
start
There
hurting people?
is the 2000 Disney animated feature Dinosaur.
Yeah.
But
Which-
it's not live action. Which it is a
Okay,
great movie.
that's true, but come on, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel, people.
I'm
like-
talking about 2021's Dinosaur Hotel, which got an 80% popcorn meter.
Oh, there was one that just
Well-
came out like a few months ago that I was. Oh, it's called Primitive War. It's like dinosaurs in Vietnam. And I really
Excuse
want to
me?
see that too.
The other one that keeps coming up, and I've never heard of it, but apparently it's like like really beloved old classic, is like this old puppet like movie dinosaur. It's called like the Valley of
Oh,
Gogi,
Guanji.
Gogi,
Yeah, Valley of
Guanji.
Guanji.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's like
yeah, I am familiar. It's just like a little claymation thing.
yeah.
That was like the best dinosaur movie that existed in the 70s. So
So this is like we've uncovered a major blind spot in cinema.
Did we?
'Cause in the 1920s, like dinosaurs were like the thing, and then they never caught
Yes.
on after the 90s, except for Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, if Godzilla doesn't count as a dinosaur movie, I think we're good. I don't need to see another dinosaur movie.
speak for yourself.
Mhm.
We need a good, well-made, scary Loch Ness monster movie.
Yeah.
Do we
Well,
though?
Other than Lake Placid,
Well, that's not a Loch Ness monster.
it's the best we're gonna get at this.
Yeah, it's
We have Loch Ness
it's
at
more
home.
believable.
well, and the problem with dinosaur movies is what kind of is the problem for all monster movies, in that like you can't make like the monster or the dinosaur has to be like the side problem, right? Like you have to make a movie
Yeah.
around it, and they just want to make the
Ooh.
dinosaurs the center of it. So,
Yeah.
I
and
feel
I
like
think
it's
that's why
the
like
opposite problem, though. Like most movies do, like make it not the main problem, and there's a lot of like fiddling around between encounters, and it's like, no, that would be your main focus if that was you. Like, there ain't no time to have a conversation when you're like running from a pterodactyl.
no. So I'm what I mean is like you take the first Jurassic Park movie, like the plot of the movie
Right.
isn't trying to get away from the T-Rex. It's like them
Right.
getting off the island and there's like human things
Right.
going
There's a
on.
larger plot. Yeah. Yeah, I
So
see.
like like even like you take the most recent Jurassic Park movie, it's like the plot is like them trying to find all these different dinosaurs. So it's a little bit more centric, but like there's no one specific like main character dinosaur. And then but when they try to like make I forgot which Jurassic World it is, but there's one where there's like this super engineered velociraptor thing that's like hunting them, and it's like the main character. You're like, this is weird. I mean,
Yeah.
I think if I were to like, make a dinosaur movie, I think I would try and make it like Alien, right? Where it's something
Right.
is hunting a group of people and make it more of like a horror, scary sort of
Yes.
movie.
Yes. So
Mhm.
you get it. There is a movie I will recommend just to anyone listening. It's called The Monster from 2016, and it's not like necessarily a dinosaur, but it is a dinosaur-like creature, and it is a creepy, suspenseful horror movie with a plot. So,
Mm. The Monster from 2016.
yeah.
All right. I'm checking to see if it's on Tubi. While I do that,
Yeah, let's land this plane.
Please.
so so
Mhm.
Adam, did you have a bit where you compare this to 1993, 94 movies?
Um, uh, yeah. I mean, we could. I mean, how are we on time? I feel like we're
Well,
right at the edge, but
We had a dinosaur yap session.
yeah, we had a dinosaur yap session. I feel like I feel okay not doing my bit.
I feel like there were a lot of good movies in 1993, so I feel like we're good to say we'd rather watch those than this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just kind of shooting fish in a barrel at this point.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, ironically enough, wait, when did this movie come out? Was it 1993?
93 or 94?
Uh-oh.
What?
Tammy
Oh,
and
94.
94. Okay, yeah, because like 93, 93, there's no, because like 93 was at Jurassic Park, and then like Schindler's List, like Sleepless in Seattle. So there's no way it would. I mean, but 94 is interesting because like it's. I
Forrest
think
Gump.
we've done this. Yeah, I think we've done this list before. Like, it's not better than Lion King. It's like it's not better than Forrest Gump. It's not better than True Lies. There's a
Fiction,
discussion.
maybe.
There's a discussion to be had about The Mask. Uh, but I think the real interesting conversation is it better than the Flintstones? Is the Flintstones a dinosaur movie?
You know what? That movie, I heard a podcast about that. That movie made an insane amount of money, and so much
Really?
Yeah,
they
it made
thought that
$341 million on a
Yep.
$46 million budget.
they
Dang.
made this
Licensing, baby.
sequel, and the sequel tanked so hard. Like, talk about not reading the room.
Yeah. Well, you know,
So much money.
people have short attention spans, so
I want to know how much money that is now. But yeah, I feel like we're good. I feel like we had a good dinosaur yap session, so we're good.
Yeah. Well,
yep.
I have a question. This is 1 point higher than Heavenly Sword. Is Tammy and the T-Rex better than Heavenly Sword?
Yes.
It is. In its own sick,
In a
twisted
bad
way.
way, but yeah.
Yes.
I'm not ever watching Heavenly Sword ever again.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's on me. That's I didn't look at the trailer, but
That's the best way to go in, though.
mhm. So, back to our other question. What's one thing about this movie that you authentically think they did well? And I'm wondering if everyone's going to say great dinosaur design.
Yeah, it's like, gee, I wonder what our answer will be. Yeah.
I mean, the T-Rex did look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Theo did a great job.
Yeah, that would be my second pick.
He held up the scenery.
Two things. $341 million at the time of release. If it was this current rate of inflation, is $766 million. That's insane. That's so
Not
much money.
too shabby.
Wow.
Right?
So why did they make a sequel? That's like
Don't know.
sequel money.
Yeah, you're telling me. But my favorite part of the movie, besides all the things that we talked about, I like that they gave Paul Walker a very excellent Ford Ranger. That was the coolest car. And I was like, I'm glad they gave Paul Walker a cool car because that man deserves. It was boxy in every way perfectly. And it served to foreshadow his future.
Early 90s Ford Ranger, just iconic.
So iconic. Also, wasn't he in Paul Walker? Because he's a football player in this one. Wasn't he a football player in like a TV show or something?
Fast X.
See.
Mm.
Hang on. He was in Varsity Blues.
Yeah.
Oh,
But that's
okay.
after this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely after this. Varsity Blues was like 98.
Yeah. Good thing
Well,
he didn't
this
get typecasted.
as a dinosaur.
Yeah.
So, this brings us to our the review. Is this to be tolerated or to be avoided, to be tolerated, to be enjoyed, or to be the greatest?
Oh. Well, I
Hmm.
think for me, I think its status as a cult classic, I think is pretty cemented. So on that merit alone, I say to be enjoyed, but it's okay if you give this one a miss.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say to be enjoyed question mark,
Yeah.
depending on what you want to do with your time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you
Like
guys are talking to your brains, and your brains are saying, "Yeah, I enjoyed that." Are you being honest with yourselves?
as someone that
Yeah.
enjoys movies, yes.
Yeah.
Like it's a very like if you and your friends are like we want to do a movie night but we don't want to commit to anything crazy and we just kind of want to see something that'll make everybody laugh and have a good time, this is a good movie
Yeah.
Right.
for that.
Yeah, and as someone who really, I can get behind, cheese and schlock and gore, it was kind of okay. Like it's not one of my favorites of that like trash category, but it was fun.
Yeah.
I am going to be a little bit more sober in my
Oh,
review, in that it's to be
more than his
tolerated.
uncle. More than his uncle.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be Paul Walker's uncle on this one, guys. I'm sorry. Um, I say to be tolerated, but like inches away from being to be enjoyed. Like
Yeah,
it had
yeah.
the bones.
Yes.
It had the bones of an enjoyable movie, but it could not land it.
It has
Yeah.
the ingredients.
If
Yeah.
there was one less implied dinosaur sex joke, I think it would be the best.
Yes. All right, Vin, you're the one who you tried to hurt us with this. What did you think?
Mission
of the movie?
accomplished. I mean, the self-inflicted pain was a small price to pay. Well, if you go into this expecting, Jurassic Park, come on. What are you thinking?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're just disappointing yourself in more ways than one.
Mm.
This is really something to be enjoyed for the obvious just like the parts that were meant to be gory and shocking. Like I was busting up laughing at. Like normally that would be telling behavior of if you if you watch Saw and you think it's a rom-com, yeah, that's troubling. That's disturbing. But no, everything is just so schlocky. So like they had the fake blood was being hurled by the bucket, and that's why you watch a movie like this. You don't watch it for the plot. You don't watch it for like some kind of in-depth character analysis, unless you're us.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
Yeah.
there's a reason why this movie is iconic as it is. There's a reason why you could go into the video game High on Life, and for no reason whatsoever, you could go into a certain part of that game and watch this entire movie. Like, I'm not kidding. They actually made that part of the game. It's like, I don't know, I guess some kind of sick, twisted Easter egg, on the part of the devs. But, yes, I would say that this movie, under the right conditions, is to be enjoyed. If that's a hot take, then, well, consider me burned.
Yeah. I feel like
No,
it
you
was
guys are the
towing a
majority.
weird line between, like, it wanted to be, like, gory and schlocky and shocking. But, like, there
Mhm.
weren't enough buckets of blood for me to really make that worthwhile. Like, it was kind of
Oh,
sparsed
that's
out.
fair.
And,
That's fair.
yeah. It's
It
like,
had
are you
only
trying to
one
be,
revenge
like,
scene.
yeah.
Well, I mean, the doc did get what was coming to him also.
Mm.
It seemed
Yeah.
like only Greta was spared from the murderous rampage.
Yeah. She just lost her leg.
Because he recognized her in movies. Well, I think this movie was a success in what it was trying to do, and it won us over.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think we say that enough. A movie trying to do something and it does it successfully.
Yeah. It's very meta enjoyment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised this hasn't been on Riff Tracks or Mystery Science Theater. Because
it's
this
a
is
little
like
too iconic for that.
It feels like
Yeah.
it's like it has too much notoriety.
Too self-aware, I guess.
Oh yeah, but like Riff Tracks, they're starting to get like all the cult classics. So I wonder why
Yeah.
they keep maybe this one is too silly, like it's too aware of its silliness, and that kind of kills the comedy of making fun of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. It's like already intentionally. Yeah. It knows that it's bad. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's less fun.
Well, the good news is Vin's movie choice is over for at least 4 more episodes. The bad news is he's inspired me. So find out in 2
Oh, boy.
weeks what movie
Oh, no.
I choose. And, hopefully it's just as good as Tammy and the T-Rex.
Oh.
That's kind of a high bar for me right now.
What have I done? guys, I did not think
The
this
butterfly
through.
effect.
Ugh.
You can't stop it.
Can't stop it.
Can't stop, won't stop. All right. So, I've been Mike.
I'm Adam.
I'm Paul Walker's drunk uncle.
Aren't we all?
And I'm questioning my choices. Also, Vin.
Thank you for joining in and supporting us, and we hope to entertain you next time. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Mike watches movies that are low on the charts. Adam picks the ones that inspire the arts. Ivy has a brand that has monsters, wolves, and dogs. And Vin tries to pick a movie that isn't a toy.